But when this memory become 100, it become 11 spaces. It could be any spaces. Okay, and whenever you have between two words, with two fields, your field separator is keep on changing. Okay, sometimes 11 space, 12 space, 13 space, 5 space. Cut command does not work here. For example, in the date command, the date command, when I show you the cut, say at this point in time, see at this point in time, your current memory usage is 53. That's what you can see here. Okay. Now what I want to do here, I told you guys already, okay, why we are creating a report, or in the simple term, why we are monitoring our memory. Okay, we are doing so we are doing so because there are two reasons. One, this information I can go give to my data guys, data engineering, data science guys. They can get a model based on this. They can create a predictions. They can get a graph and visuals. Other reason would be because I keep on having the information, right? Information. If you keep on having the information, information. So based on this paper, you can do something. For example, maybe you can do something like this. In your company, you have a requirement. This is a Linux server, and in your server, you're running some databases, you're running some app on the top of this Linux server or Linux OS, and you know, or your company know by somehow that if your Linux server RAM utilization go above or equals to 80%. Again, I'm taking as a random number here. It could be 90% also. If you go by 80-90%, your app slow down. It does not behave well, and your user does not get a good experience. So what I want, my skip do one more thing, guys. What I do? I want my skip is keep on checking the condition. And whenever my RAM utilization goes, it is 53% here, go above 80%, they will send an email notification. And sometimes there's also possibility, this can be some dangerous alarm. So what you can do, you can connect your skip to the speaker. Okay, and we can buzz the alarm with some IoT devices, speaker, hey, secret alert, secret alert, secret alert. Depend upon what the situation would be. We can do so. So what I want to hear, I want to write a condition. If my RAM goes above 80%, if this is the case happen, then send the notification where WhatsApp, email, SMS, speaker, depend wherever to send. Else, go ahead, do whatever you want to do. No challenge. Okay, so that's the plan, guys, we want to achieve. Okay, so let's say in my case, what I want to send a notification to my speaker. So what I want, my speaker will buzz, they speak, hey, some security alerts. Your RAM goes above 80%. That's what the plan is. So for this, what should you know? You should know first the command of the speaker. So the Linux guys, we have one command available. They will go and contact the speaker and they speak. Command name is called ES speak. It's a command. Okay. When you hit enter, and guys, this command also the one who take the input. Unless I'm giving the input, this is Linux world. And my speaker is connected properly here. I don't know, there are a lot of wires. Okay. So you can see my laptop will speak. This is Linux world. My voice is not coming. Voice is not coming because I have a lot of wires here. I know which speaker I've connected here. But if you play in your laptop, you can see this will buzz. But if you're not, they are not speaking from your from your speaker, then there's also chance that your speaker is mute mode. So how to unmute? Go here at the top. Okay, go to settings, and in the settings, guys, in the settings, can उसको बोलाओ server को. Okay, and there's an option here called sound and increase the sound. Okay, it will work. Yeah, increase the sound. Now, hi. In my case again, I have a lot of my something is muted already, but it will work. So I think you guys are working here. So this guy, this is how it works, and you can do Control C to stop. Okay, but you guys know one more thing. If any command who take the input from the keyboard, from the keyboard, you can also take the input from other way also. समझ यहाँ पे स्पीकर काम नहीं कर रहा है, ये भी काम नहीं कर रहा है, कुछ वायर है. Guys,
This is recording. Hi. It's loud.
स्पीकर का आउटपुट कहाँ जा रहा है?
Lower audio.
नहीं, I will checking my laptop. It will work obviously. By the meantime, guys, you can test your laptop. I'm just checking my output of the speaker. Could be type करो.
Working fine.
It's working.
Cod.
So let me also share my sound Zoom guys also. So when I say hi from LW,
Hi from LW.
the input from keyboard, you guys can do, you can redact standard input. How? Let me do Control C, and I can say echo. Okay, you have to print a message called security security alarm for memory. Okay, but instead, guys, they print what I want. I want they will go to my speaker. Yes, speak.
Security alarm for memory.
Okay. Now this is what the command we have created. Now let me add this command to the script. Copy. Let me open the code. What we created in the last class. And now what we can do? I can write here this command, but this command, guys, I don't want their work always. They will work only if memory goes above 80%. So what I can write here? If, and I have the variable here memory use percentage. If this variable value goes above, greater than, and equals to 80%, because this number is what they are storing number. Okay, and because both the numbers I use G or any. So EQ. G means greater than equal to. And because this is a variable, I use this. And to compare, we can use test keyword or we can use if this condition match, then run this command. Otherwise, do nothing. Nothing. That's all. So now onward, guys, whenever the script run, nothing gonna come up, because at this point in time my memory usage is 53%. But whenever you see your memory go above 80%, this will always buzz. And to see this, what can you do? Just for quick test, what you can do, okay, increase your memory usage. And how to increase? To increase, okay, create one big file and load the file in the memory. That's all. Okay, launch some multiple programs that take a lot of memory. Or there's one more way we can do. For example, echo is a command, guys. You can print 1, you can print 2. Whatever you're printing right now, they are printing on the screen, and anything that come on the screen, they use memory. RAM. Okay, and then one more thing in the cell, guys. If you want to print something as a sequence, then we have a special keyword called dot dot. Dot is basically a keyword for the cell. Here you can print the sequence of the number. You can give the range 1 to 10. Again, you guys know what echo will do. Echo will print everything as a string. But tell echo, this is not the string. This special meaning, this special functionality of the cell. That means a range. Don't treat this guy as a string. Don't treat this guy as a string. Dot dot means is a range from 1 to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4 till 10. So any special thing, a special operator of the cell, if you want to use, then for this we have a curly braces, guys. Curly braces. Okay, so guys, curly braces also has a special meaning here. Whatever write inside the curly braces, it means you are using some special operators of function of the cell, and one of the function is dot dot. Dot dot, and this is very useful. For example, let's say you have a requirement. You have a requirement. You want to get a file with file 1.txt, then file 2.txt, file 3.txt, till file 100. It takes a lot of time, right? So what I can do here I can use this symbol and say 1.100. So you know what they do behind the scene? It's more like a loop. This dot means they take first, they take the first out, then say file 1.txt, then file 2.txt. So whatever write before the curly braces is a string, after write the curly braces is a string, and what you write between the curly braces is like a kind of range sequence, because we use dot dot. Okay, and because write till 1 to 100 means they take 100 output. This is called they expand the output. And every time they will go touch command, what does one do? They get a file. Yeah, 100 file created. Okay, in one go. And you want to remove the file, there is one command line is rm. And again to remove, rather you type rm file 1.txt, then file 2.txt, take a lot of time, right? One click you want to remove everything. You can curly braces, dot dot, 100. I say yes or yes or yes or yes. Again, you guys might know in Linux, if any file you want to remove and you don't want to a yes or no, because you have 100 of yes, then you can remove the file forcefully. How? In rm there is a command called f. M means don't ask yes or no, forcefully remove everything. And they remove. So this is again one of the syntax of the cell. Cell. Whenever you want to create a sequence for 1 to 100, 1000 to 10,000 and so on. For example, if you try to do one more time 1 to 5, 1 to 5. If I want to do from to 50, 1 to 50. But one more thing you can do here, there's one more dot we can write here. Okay, and then if I give some number, let's say 2, you know what this? This jump. Jump means let's say this is the actual number for 1 to 50. If I this one, so first number is 1, they add with 2, it becomes 3. They add with 2, it becomes 5. It's called jump. Or if you jump on 5, 1, then 6, and so on. Or maybe you start from 0. So first is 0, then 5, then 10. This over. So by default, if you don't write, actual number is 1. This is equals to this. Both same. It means by default jump. Jump means increment is 1. But if you want to have bigger increment of 2, 2, 10, 10, maybe you have a comment, you want to do some multiplication of 5, multiplication of 10. Then you can use this number after one more dot dot. So curly braces, guys, is a special keyword in shell. And inside the curly braces, one of the functionality is dot dot. There will be many more. What they have, we'll discuss. Okay. Now why I'm discussing curly braces here? Okay, because whatever you're printing here, guys, they are printing on the RAM. Okay, if I do something like this, 1000000, they generate so many number, and everything will load on the RAM. If they load on the RAM, then you can see your memory will use more. Let me show you. Enter, they generate a lot of number. See here, memory is being used, right? See here, increase. Okay, and now because they increase, if I run my bash program, get
Security alarm for memory.
right. Okay, this is how it works. So you know what I simulate the mode. Okay, so this is called simulator. So this would happen in the real world. What I did right now, I myself create the load. This is called memory load for testing. So it's called memory load tester. Even we have two available in the market, we are not learning the testing tool actually. We have two available in the market who can generate this stress or load for you. But I just use this. Even though guys, my system also hang up because the memory, because they use a lot of memory, right? Okay, so that's a different point, but we tested. It's working fine. So what happened when your server been attacked by someone, some program is misusing the memory, a lot of guys connected. As the memory go above 80%, this skip will alarm. In my case, we alarm from the speaker, but in the real world, we can use the again alarm. You can send the notification. We can send the email. For email, we have email command available. Depend what you want to do, we have a command available. Okay, that's what we can do here. So it's very interesting demo we have created. Okay, right now my system is kind of hang up. Maybe I will go to my VM. VM. So VM is normally posed. Okay, so this again good thing about virtualization. So you are right now your VM is running on the Windows. It is not as such impacting the Windows as such. Okay, so VM been posed, so no issues. We can again power off, or I can say pause. Click on the pause. It will again resume, but they are not resuming. As soon as resuming, again they see there is no memory. They again hang up. So right now, you know how to wipe out the memory. Shut down. Simple, right? So I shut down this guy. Power off. Is stopping. Let me start this guy again. Everything will clean. Thing will work. But this is the, you know what we have created. We create one sensitive thing. That means if your memory go almost 100%, your server hang up. And what means my server hang up? Your server crash. Or crash means app goes down. Oh, you know what is mean by app goes down? App goes down means business stop. And for Netflix, Facebook, they earn per minute $1,000. So it's not a small thing. And that blame will go to SRE guys, you guys. Go, निकलो jobs. काम के नहीं हो. Okay? So what you have to do? You have to be smart. Before this thing happen, you have to use this skip. This keep on checking continuously. It means in this skip we have a loophole. What loophole we have? This skip is checking only when we run it. Maybe we can't run every day. Why should I run right now? So what I want to do? I want to run the skip continuously. Right now, what I am doing here, I am running manually. By chance, I'm lucky. When I run, I got the stress or load in the RAM. But maybe sometimes it come out right at 3 o'clock. So you have to run the skip continuously. Or technique skip is not continuous. You have to run the code continuously. And you guys know, if any code you want to run continuously, again and again and again, what we use? Loop. So here the concept of loop gonna come up. So this same loop for a while loop, that's what I'm talking about. So we can ask the loop, keep on running continuously, again and again. Okay? But you guys, if you know the loop, so in the loop, mostly we write a condition, run 10 times, run 100 times. But whenever this kind of requirement come up, run continuously. How much time? I don't know. 2 days, 3 days, 10 days. So whenever this idea come in the mind, I don't know, but I want to run again and again, then we use infinite loop. This is use of the infinite loop. So here we have to get a loop, but this loop will run as a infinite. So again, if it was cell scripting, in the cell scripting, they support if also, sorry, for also, and they support while loop also. Okay, so right now I'm going to teach you how while loop work very quickly. Okay, so guys, let's continue with some more part. Okay, so whenever you have a requirement to do any comparison, okay, when I say comparison, means two number is equals to or not, greater than or not. Okay, for comparing a number, these are the keyword we can use. And if you want to compare two strings, let's say Linux word equal to Linux word or not, or y equals to x or not. Okay, so whenever you have to do a comparison between the string, then we use this symbol, this symbol. Okay, so example, let's say you write a program and you say press yes or no to do something. So what is yes? Is a string, right? So I can say if yes is equals to yes, so how can you compare to string with double equals to? Okay, so in cell scripting, if you want to compare the strings, we use double equals to, not equals to, and so on. If you want to compare the number, then we have keyword called EQ, GT, and LE. But for any comparison, we have to use test command. For example, okay, as a test, okay, does yes is equals to yes or not? Obviously, both the string is same, right? So test will give you the exit code, and exit code is true. But this yes equals to no. Okay, they will give 1. So between the string comparisons or checking the conditions, we use equals to, not equals to, the typical way what we use in the normal programming languages. But to compare between the numbers, we use this special keyword. This is one point. Second thing, guys, if you want to use test is a one keyword or command in Linux of shell. But instead of test, guys, there's one more way to do so. Okay, instead of test, there's one more way to do same thing. This is called double square bracket. Okay, so if you does not want to use the test command, So we have some internal keyword for the test command. That's called this symbol. it means it means either you can run the test command or you can use this symbol. Both are same. Okay, mostly we don't use test command. Okay, why? Because after if it look very very not so much clear. So this square bracket look very clear. This if and then this block. Okay. So my point is this double equals to is equal to test. Test is a command and this is the equal version of the test. These are known as shorthand operator. Shorthand operators. And this shorthand operator is equal to test. Both are same thing. it means it means okay, if you have this requirement, I want to test 5 is equals to 5 or not. So instead of test, I can use this symbol. If they're equal, then I can say okay. Or let me use if. And guys, you might know in the if there's no requirement else also. Okay, it's your choice. If you have some requirement that if something true, then do this. Otherwise, I don't know. Don't do anything. Okay, so don't do else. Okay, so this symbol also you can use. But understand one thing, guys, in this symbol, in the cell scripting, guys, there's some issue of spacing actually. For example, x equal to 5, it's working. But when you're creating a variable, if you give the spaces, it will fail. So the cell scripting, you have to maintain and properly use the spaces. Why? Because cell scripting is what? Script of commands. And in the command, space has a meaning. For example, calendar is a command. In the calendar, we can give the month, we can give the year, 2024 year, 10th October, month, calendar, so in the command line, guys, space means to separate two things, command and options, command and argument. That is the reason, guys, in the cell scripting, if you do something with the spaces, they will fail. For example, in the variable, you can't give the spaces. You have to use without spaces. In other programming, the spaces will work. Similarly, here in the conditions also, okay, here you have to give a space. If you don't give the space, they fail. Okay, so here you have to give at least one space, maybe more than one. Here also you have to give at least one space, more than one. In this 2 square bracket, don't give any space. The 2 square continue has something. If you give space, then it's a different meaning. So you just told technically just manage this concept, right? Otherwise, when you practice more, you become comfortable in these concepts. Okay. So now onward, mostly I will not use test command. I will use this symbol. But both are same. Okay. So let's do one more thing here. In the same code, intent check, I write something here. Echo, do you want to check connectivity? Connectivity, tell me yes or no. Okay, it's just a message. And you want, what do you want? I want, means you want, someone will give the message, input, yes or no. And how to take the input? Read command. In the read, I will take the opinion. Let's say I store the opinion in this S variable. And just to very quick, let me print the value of S just to check. Okay, so so we run this code. Do you want to check the connectivity? Yes or no? I say yes. Yes. Sorry. It's not print. Print we use in Python is echo. Yes or no? No, gotta come up. Now why I'm doing this? Because I want whenever my skip run, they does not check the connectivity automatically. If I say yes, then they do. Otherwise, they don't do. So what we can do this for this, okay? Because I know whatever they say yes or no is a string stored in a variable called s. So I say if I want to check the condition, I want to check the condition. If the value of s is equals to yes, okay? So what I'm doing, yes is string, and here also you're giving the string, right? If both are equal, then we do a checking of the internet. And how we can check the internet? By using these lines. So these lines would be the block of code of this if. So what I can do, I can say these particular block lines is again block of code of this guy. So it's like a if inside if. Nested if. Okay. Else, if something else you write, I say okay, see you again, and let me close this if. This if. So logic is something like this. We take the input. If you say yes, I compare. If you say yes with the input what you give, the input you store in the variable, I use variable. If both are equal, then this condition is true. They will give you true. Technical, they will give exit code 0. Then if the 0, then this block of code run, and this block of code we have multiple lines of code. That is your choice. Inside this you have if, maybe not if, other command, that does not matter. But what this guy is doing for you, they will check the interconnectivity. If they put something else, maybe no, this is false, then they say see you again. Okay, so this example of if inside if, like the many more, as the progress of your program, many more things we can add inside. So do you want to connect the check the activity? No. See you again. If you want to check the internet, I say yes. Yes, we are live. Okay, so this thing you can do over here. Okay, so this is again one of the example of if inside if, one example of string comparison, one example of how we can use this symbol also. We can do so. Okay, so guys, this is one point. Let's come back to our actual script and the program we are working on. We have created a program in the last class called memory check. In 5 minutes, I will give you time to practice this. Let me first add the loop. I believe you guys might know what is loop, but very quickly, let me tell you very quickly. Whenever you have a requirement to do something like this, what requirement? Let's say somebody asks you to print, let's say Linux world. You print, that's all. But somebody asks you to print again and again and again 100 times. So rather than we do, we can ask our OS to do it. What you want to repeat again and again? Anything you want to repeat again and again, you can ask your computer, hey, I want to repeat this guy 10 times, 100 times. So for this, we have a keyword in the computers called loop, or I say concept called loop. And to implement every concept in the programming, we have a construct that's called keywords. One keyword is for, and one keyword is called while. Right now I'm talking about while. What is for we'll discuss. Okay. So how it work? So mostly guys, if you have a requirement to print the message, let's say Linux world 10 times. So obviously guys, if you want to print 10 times, it means you have to work with conditions also, because we don't know when 10 times come up. So we can say do one thing, start from 1, print, then go to second, then print, then do third, print. But when you reach to 10th, again print. But after 10th, stop. Okay, it means we have to check the condition also. So technically what to do, we have to use some starter, means in the initializer, and let's say we will have to start from, is a variable name, nothing, from 1. Okay, then we ask the while loop, check the condition, does this start is is equals to 10. Okay, or I can say no, not equal to. This is less than equals to 10. If this is true, then go inside the block and print this thing and do and run some other commands. So technically, guys, while loop is more like if. The same syntax that you follow in if, same thing in the while. Only difference is in the if something is true, they run the block of code and go ahead. They won't come back. In the while, if the condition is true, they will run the code in the block, but again they'll go back and check again the condition. If the condition is still true, they can run the code till the time the condition become false. And how the condition become false? You somehow make it false. And one of the way to make it false is what we can do. We can say you start with 1. Every time you run your code, we will do a counter and will increase your value by 1. Means one time you run, your value will from 1 to 2. Next time you run, it's 3. Next time you run, 4, 10, then 11. And when it becomes 11, this condition false. And then we come out. So very basic logic, you guys might know. Okay. Only difference is is here syntax is a little bit different. That's that. That's the only thing. So let me show you here how it works. Let's say start is a variable, initial value is 1. Make a check also. 1. I can say echo, not echo, while. Okay. My start is a kind of number, and to check the number condition, we use EQ, QE. In my case, I want to check less than equals to, and I want to run for 10 times. And this is a condition we always write with the test keyword or with the square bracket. Okay. Like in if, when you run the block of code, we use then keyword. Okay. In the while loop or any loop, to start the block of code, we use do keyword. The do keyword. Do keyword here. So while if the condition is true, then do something. What to do? Print the next one. That's all. Okay, and then done. If I do so, guys, you know what happened? If I run this code, what happened? Start value is 1. 1 is less than 10, yes. This is true. If it's true, they go inside the block of code, they run this, again they come back. Again they check the value. Start still 1, and they always 1, always they're true. Means this code will run for infinite. They will never stop. Okay? Only way to stop is do Control C. Commit. Otherwise they will keep on running. But in that case, what I have to do, again let me start the thing again. While I want to check the condition of this variable, that's called less than or equals to 10 or 20, then do something is a keyword of while. What to do? Let's say print Linux world. And then after you do something, I know one time you're done, increase your counter. And how we can do? Simple. Start is equals to start plus 1. But you guys know one thing. If you want to do any operation plus minus, you have to use expr keyword. So let me show you on this concept one more time. Let's say x equals to 5. And if you want to increase the value x to 1, it won't work. It look like work, but it won't work. Because for x, it look like we are storing the string. Okay. So if you want to do increment or do some plus minus calculation, what to do? You do expr. Say x is a variable, take the value, increase 1, say 6. And this output store where? Again the X. Or because it's a command, then what to do? Backcode. Now it increase. When again run, it become 7. 7. Okay. But if I do X plus plus, it won't work. X plus plus, it won't work. Even though there's some certain way in cell to make X plus plus workable. Workable. Okay. So for this, if you can use this symbol. So again, this is one more symbol. Okay. Anything that mostly work in C language. Okay, as syntax. If you want to run in shell also, same syntax. This is C style syntax. We put those syntax in double parentheses. Okay? Not everything will work, or most of the syntax. Okay? Most of the syntax. See 8. Now if I again do this, 9. Again do this, 10. But your choice, you want to use this symbol, or you want to use a normal pattern, what we use already, XPR. Both are workable. Okay, so let me use the simple one. Instead of this, let me use start plus plus. How? In the C style way, C language way, and then done. So like in if, we start with if, then FI keyword. Then we'll start the block, FI will close the block. In the while loop, or also for loop also, okay, do is a way to start the block, and then is a way to close the block. So now they run 10 times. Okay, this is how it works. But if you want to run this guy infinite, one way I told you already. Okay, but there's one more way to run something infinite. Okay, this is called colon keyword. Colon keyword means we are not giving any condition, it is always true. It means whatever you do, it would be infinite. Or we can write 5 equals to 5, or many other ways also. Okay. This will work. Okay, let me control C. Now why we discuss this point, now we come to our code again. Our code again. In our code or memory check, what I want this entire code will keep on running again and again and again. Okay, so for running any code or any statement again and again and again, we can put this guy in a loop. But how many times you run? 10 times? Right, 10 times. But here guys, this is the monitoring tool. Monitoring means you have to monitor 24 hours every day. It means infinite loop. And for infinite, you can use colon. This is one of the way. And to tell this from here till here, this is the while loop block of code. We can say do. This is the first line, the second line, the third line, the fourth line, this is the fifth line, sixth line, seventh line, eighth line, and here this block of code complete, then done. Okay. In this case, this code will run continuously, infinitely, till then you manually stop with Control C. Okay. But the only challenge is, okay, this while loop work with the speed of computer. See here, my current speed means CPU speed is this one. This is how the speed. So in 1 second, they are printing 100 times, for example. Guys, 1 minute, please, everyone. The online guys, you didn't miss anything by chance. I don't know, some network disconnections between. Okay. So what I'm talking about, if you use the while loop infinite, they will run forever. That's what we want. But the challenge here is, the challenge here is, while loop will work with the speed of your computer, and my computer speed maybe, let's say, they keep on running in 1 second, they are running 100 times. But in the modding tool, I don't want to check my my mouse. What my guys? माउस एक बार सबको बुलाना सर माउस नहीं काम कर रहा है मेरा ये अंदर वीएम के अंदर कुछ अर्थिंग हो रही है ठीक कर रहा है एक्स्ट्रा माउस है क्या guys hold for a minute we'll discuss we continue okay so good thing is I will go and check the memory right now then after 30 seconds then 30 seconds then 1 minute then 30 seconds then something like this okay because if you keep on checking the RAM with speed of computer your program will hit a lot of extra CPU power okay because technically program is run by CPU only right so what I'm talking about the program what we created this program we are running with the speed of computer let me write a code while loop okay this will run with the speed of while means not while computer means every second millisecond they go to and check the RAM and create the report there's no meaning of this so what I want to do I want to slow down my program okay and any program if you want to slow down then we have one command again in Linux it's called sleep command okay let's say 10 they take in second so what sleep say I'll sleep this command prompt for 10 seconds now you can't able to run any command for 10 seconds okay now after 10 seconds they run so anything you want to slow down in my case we want to slow down okay you write here so while loop run first time and then last before you go to next while loop sleep it is your choice how frequently you want to monitor you want to check the condition you want to get a report standard in the market is 5 minutes or 1 minute for monitoring purpose but let's say in our case I'm getting for 5 seconds every 5 seconds they go and check the RAM create report they check the usage the alarm Okay, every 5 seconds. And let me run this program. Now, you guys, this program you don't need to run by yourself. This program will keep on running forever. Okay, and they keep on creating the report here. Last report was at this time, right? Now when I run this code, see here this program is running forever till time you do control C, and they keep on creating reports. Here 47 second, 52 second. So every after 5 seconds, they're creating a report and checking the memory usage. And because right now the memory usage is less than 80%, what we write in the code, there is no alarm, there is no buzz. Okay, so let me one more time check. Let me check my speaker. What is sound? Let me the volume. Okay, and now what we are doing, just for testing, I'm increasing the load on the RAM by something like this. 1 point, let's say this much time. Okay, this is not so big number. There may be possibility they might not reach to 80%. Let's see. Let's see. Lot of number, guys. The current RAM might increase, but it might not reach 80%. How I know? I can see the report. So something they increase. I think almost 1 MB increase. Okay, let me run this program one more time. 2 more zeros. So lot of data is putting on the RAM. My memory increases, but whatever the increasing, we are creating a report.
Security alarm for memory.
Report, and sometimes guys reach 23%. Okay, taking the reach, but challenge guys is I does not get the voice because maybe my speaker stop. Maybe something maybe some change is done here, but it will work. I show you already. They reach to 93%. Okay, so at this point in time, my speaker buzz. You did not listen the voice because there's some setting of my speaker has been changed at this point in time, but it will work. We test the skill. Or we can do one more thing here. Let me stop this program. Stop this program. In this program, what I do, okay, whenever your memory go above 80%, we first buzz the alarm. Let me check this command, guys, manually. Maybe my speaker might not working.
Security alarm for memory.
Why I have to check into my local system? But yeah, we tested this command already. Okay. So what we can do here, as soon my program go above 80%, I want to close this program. Let's say I want to do this. So any program you want to close, guys. Okay, then we have exit command. Okay, so that's also one of the way to prove. If the exit, this means your memory go above 80%. Okay. So I run this program again. They start getting a report. The current usage of my memory is 69% right now, because this is 69 below 80%. So my program is still working. But let me again increase my load. And you see here, guys, as they find increased load, if they go up about 90%, the program, if they go at this point in time, will exit. Exit means your program will stop. It's not yet. Okay, maybe it might not go above. See here, this was the last report. It does not go above 80%. And why it doesn't go above 80%? Because if you know the concept of caches, because this command I already run sometime back, right? Any data that you load in the RAM, they keep for some time. Where in your caches. Okay, so they might not increase this memory. Okay, but again we can run one more time this program, or we can do some other program, maybe some other thing. Let me increase this. Okay, but I think you understand. This is what we tested already tested.
Security alarm for
As I want to
memory.
show you one more. Yeah, band. It's closed. It's band. It's closed. Done, right? It's working. And my speaker is there, then you can see the voice also. Okay, so this is how, guys, if you see again the report, so this was 94% that make my program stop or crash, whatever you say, it's been done, right? So guys, this is what the program we created. But if you notice, while doing this program, I explained you lots of concepts, lot of keywords also. But I didn't take the class in this way. This is variable, this is loop, this is if. No. This simple, there's no meaning. I create a story, and the story, during the story, whatever is keep on coming, I explain to you, give the concept, I keep wording. Because we always learn with story. And we always implement the real world with the story only. This is the right way to learn anything. Okay? So I want to take a pause. Any query if you have till now here, you can ask me. Then I will give you time to practice what we done till now, plus you to create this code. Maybe in this code you have to make more modifier to make it different thing, you can do it. I can give some idea. If you know how to do WhatsApp from the command line, you can write the WhatsApp code. If you guys know how to send email from the command line, you can write the email code here. Okay, so all the thing you can put here if you know. Okay, over here. Otherwise, any query till now, the training is not complete, we will continue. We'll go for the lab break. But any query, anyone, offline, online. You're making such very, very interesting. Thank you, Ankit. Is Mayank, this is a very common use case for most of company for monitoring of the RAM and other things. So that's what we work. Yes, maybe my online guys might get this voice of secure alarm because I share my internal audio, but my external audio is not working. That's what local guys might not able to hear this. Thank you. So I think guys, I suggest suggest uh, practice this what we done, create the at least this code, and then try to modify according to requirement. So take 20 minutes for this practice. Then any query left, ask us. The guy who are on the 7-day program, we again have the quiz after 20 minutes. Then at the same time, you have to also post in the LinkedIn. But don't post just for sake of posting. First practice, be comfortable yourself with the concept, then post. But you have to do it. Okay? So you guys continue after 20 minutes for myself, but my team is here offline online to help you further, right? Sorry? Haha. Right. Right. Yeah. Uh-huh. I don't understand actually what you comment. Yes, 5 seconds. No, no. Yeah, it's a good point. Okay. Sleep will work after 5 seconds. So there's a possibility. Right now, when you run this code, the time is very good point you ask. Right now, the time the load is 60%. Time is, let's say, 10 seconds. Okay. Next, after 5 seconds, this is will again check. Means that 15 seconds they check again. Again after 15 seconds or 5 seconds, load is still the 70%. But between these 5 seconds, my load might increase to 90%. Okay, but that point in time, my script is not checking. So that point in time, you won't get any alarm. Alarm. You are getting alarm at that point in time only. When they're checking, what is the real time status? Get it. But if you think no, you have to check every second also. You can change the slip to 1 second. But we don't do so because if you run the script with 1 second, it will do a lot of load in your computer by CPU, by the script. Typically in the company, we don't use 5 seconds also. We use 1 minute or 5 minutes. Because technically, if my system will go above 90% for 1 2 seconds, that's okay. It does not impact. But they continue for 1 minute, that is not good. So that's what was actually the idea. So we check every 1 minute, every 5 minutes. Okay, but what you said is right. It will skip. Is Ankit, if you've done this, so you can add more concept on the top of this. Whatever you concept you know in in Linux, do add with WhatsApp or do emailing, sending SMS. There's a lot of commands available. You can add this command into this security alarm. So when they go about 80%, 90%, they will also get the email or SMS. So anyone who does this, try to add more facilities. So guys, see you after 20 minutes from my side. Otherwise, you have to practice and do the things, right? So guys, I want to tell you one interesting thing. Please, it is out of the topic. It's very interesting. At, right now, guys, if you try to understand, for every use case wise, every use case wise, we have a commands. Date command for see the date. Test command to see the comparison. For example, does 6 is greater than 5 or not? If they are greater than, then test command will test this. And after the test, okay, what they do, they will send the output to the exit code. We ls command for list. And these are very basic commands actually. As you go more deep and deep into Linux, I told you guys I am working Linux from last 22 hours, 22 years. Okay, and I don't know if you know about Red Hat. They have a global certification. and there are multiple labels. Okay, the topmost level in the world was level 25. It means you pass all the technological exams, then you get the certificate. I was the only one in the world who achieved this. Even after knowing that much level of Linux, still there's a lot of many things yet to be explored. Okay, every day I've studied many other things also. the point is, the point is, the unlimited things. For use case and problem, whichever company you guys will work or you are working, okay, working could be anything. Any point in time, new problem gonna come up. You can't say, hey, I don't have certificate, I don't have knowledge. Something is not given by my college, my instructor, my trainer. This is not the right statement. You should know the approach, how to solve it. That's what I'm keep on giving you. But in today's world, everything we want automation. But I think you understand automation does not work if you does not know the command. Right? Who tells the command? You do explore by yourself. But now, guys, today's world of AI, generative AI. Okay, and so powerful. Now your generative AI has been now inbuilt inside your Linux. Now you don't have to type date command. Instead, you write one command and say, you know, and ChatGPT write prompt. Hey, can you please create a user for me? Can you please go and ping the Google for me? I'm talking very simple example. So now you don't have to type the command, know the command, tell your requirement. The generative AI tool automatically create the command for you and run on your behalf. So in today's world, automation is so vast now. This concept is known as generative AI ops, where your AI means your kind of LLM model, if you know, they find the command for you based on your requirement and also run for you. Everything automate. It means I don't need to create the script also. Okay, test the connectivity. That there's some program available in Linux. Okay, one of the program is Yay or many more available. What they do, I just say, hey, can you go and check the connectivity to the Google IP? So they auto find the Google IP, they will create the script, they will run for you and give the output. So that is now today's day. For this guys, I've created one interesting program. One unique program where I integrated AI with Linux. What you do in ChatGPT is just prompt and getting information. I'm talking something beyond. What I'm talking about, your AI will first find out the command, the best possible command for your OS, and they run for you. So very interesting program I guys have created. So, some month back I delivered also. Okay. Same program is also available in Hashtrend portal. If you guys know the Hashtrend portal of Linux World, if you want to go and buy. By chance, this program day before yesterday we launched in Udemy also. So anyone, okay, if you go to Udemy, because technically guys, I don't know you know Hashtrend or not. This is one of the Linux World unit. It's more like our own portal. We have 100 plus technical courses in different domains, like from quantum computers to many other things also. But some of the program we keep on. We don't have this the visibility on the Udemy. For last 2 weeks, we have started putting some of the courses here. Okay, so if you go to Udemy, and this is good. Why I'm discussing this point to you right now here? There's a reason. Okay, if you search my name, so 2 just courses we launch here in the last 2 weeks, the last 1 week, and I can say. So there's one course, this one. There's one course we just launched, I think last week. It's already in high rate, it's very nice. But this is I'm talking about. Okay. Now, why I'm giving this point to you? Okay. If you see guys, a lot of tools, TGPT, Yay, AI Chat, Shell GPT, many tool, Fabric, everything you can automate. It's a 4-hour course. Why I'm discussing right now in this training, scripting the reason, because we have some more students here. Okay, I think most of the students here are the part of my 7-day program for the job. Okay, I think you guys I'm talking about, and some guys on the online. Okay, I want before you go for the job, go for the job. Okay, at least quickly go through these concepts. It will help you. Okay, and for you guys, I think you guys know the 7 days program we created for the job. So that after 7 days you get a job. Okay, and we are not charging anything for you. Same thing I'm doing here. Okay, this program only for you guys. We are giving complete free. Okay, so Preeti ma'am will take care forward to tell you the process, because this course is almost around you live in 500 or 1,500 rupees. You don't have to pay. It is only for the one who are in the 7 days program, not in self-scripting program, because some student also here in online who are my self-scripting program student. So I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking to the students who we are preparing for the job after 7 days. The company is coming. Okay, so 7 days we are doing full day classes here, but evening, okay, this is only for 4 hours program, or maybe less than 4 hours maybe. Okay, just quickly in 2 days complete this program. You get a lot of powerful information. It will help you in getting better jobs also. Okay, that's what we are doing for you. Okay, Preeti can take it forward and quickly explain the process.
Thank you so much, Vimal sir. Just let me put it across. Sir ki dil ki baat, in a simple terms and simple words. Hindi English mix में जाऊंगी because I'm addressing right now to the students जिन्होंने मेरे साथ 7 days program में enrollment किया है. Sorry to the ones who are a part of my shell scripting ones. They'll be like, ma'am, बहुत biased हो आप. But that's how it is. As we had committed, there would be no charges neither for the training, nor post training, nor for the placement. Same goes here as well. But Udemy की तरफ से मुझे कुछ restrictions हैं because it is a Udemy course. So I'm just sharing it in your group, in your respective group. Just go click. मैं एक coupon code दे रही हूँ उसके अंदर. वो coupon code apply करोगे, it becomes 0. Okay. But I know generally I've seen that Udemy after 100, 150 numbers वो close कर देता है coupon code को automatically. So quickly do it right now. I'm sharing the message in your WhatsApp group so that that course comes into your Udemy account and then you can complete in next 2 days. है ना? लेट मी जस्ट चेक, एक सेकेंड है ना, तुम लोग के ग्रुप में डाल रही हूँ मैं. 7 days वालों के ग्रुप में आएगा सिर्फ. लेट मी नो इफ इट रीचेस यू. आ गया? Got it? Great. So there is a link and there is a coupon code which I have mentioned down below. Just click on that link और नीचे एक option आएगा, enter the coupon code. Fill that coupon code, apply करोगे तो वो 0 हो जाना चाहिए. एक बार check कर लो. All my online learners as well, quickly do it. As I said, I have noticed generally, इसलिए मैंने लिख दिया उधर 150 in numbers. After 150, Udemy automatically वो coupon को remove कर देता है. Because for them it's an earning source. हो गया? किसी का हुआ? Well done, perfect, nice. Ensure you please उस पर क्लिक करके नीचे ऑप्शन आ रहा है एंटर द कूपन कोड, वहां ये कूपन कोड अप्लाई कर दो क्विकली. I think 90 already हो गए coupon codes used. I can see that here. So the ones who are still not able to do it, please do it quickly because 150 के बाद शायद I might just get no option to do it. फिर वो चार्जेबल हो जाएगा, इसलिए जल्दी कर लो. 113 हो गए. All the ones out here at least फटाफट कंप्लीट कर लो जल्दी से. हो गया? हो गया? कोई किसी की प्रॉब्लम आ रही है? किसी को चैलेंज आ रहा है इधर? जल्दी से कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं आ रहा? Is there anyone out here in person who's facing any problem? Do we need any help? Gunjan नहीं हुआ? हाँ? एक साथ 2 कोर्स कैसे आ जाएंगे? हाँ? दूसरा वाला कूपन कोड ये नहीं ले सकते? सब पैसा लेगा वो। फिर मुझे बस बोला गया अकाउंट से पैसे चले गए। रिफंड कर दो अब आप मुझे। हो गया? कोई और है जिसको नहीं हो रहा है? ध्यान से जो उन्होंने कूपन कोड नहीं उसके नीचे आ रहा है ना एंटर कूपन, वहां लगा दो अप्लाई करके, तो वो फ्री हो जाएगा। 1499 विल बिकम 0 फ्री। और अगर अभी तुम लोग सबने कर लिया तो फिर मैं वो कूपन कोड भी हटा दूंगी, है ना, वरना यहाँ वहां सब जगह बढ़ जाएगा वो। Done? Okay. Last giveaway from our side, being studying on a Sunday as well. इसको खत्म करोगे तो Udemy तो सर्टिफिकेट देगा, बट इंडस्ट्री नोज कि Udemy सर्टिफिकेट कैसे मिलता है, नो नेक्स्ट 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 करके भी मिल जाता है, ठीक है? तो तो इसीलिए लिनक्स वर्ल्ड आफ्टर 2 days, एग्जैक्ट 2 days हम इसका एक क्विज करेंगे, और उसके बेसिस पे इफ यू क्लियर दैट क्विज विद सर्टेन पैरामीटर, लिनक्स वर्ल्ड इसका आपको एक अलग से ट्रेनिंग सर्टिफिकेट भी देगा, which will be signed by Vimal Daga sir himself. So in short, you get one more additional training certificate towards the end. Is this clear? And ensure you complete the same in 2 days. 4.5 hours का है effectively, 4.5 hours. आराम से 2 से 3 दिन में complete हो सकता है. Clear? कोई है किसी को यहाँ doubt? No? Anyone online? Any queries? Just 1 quick minute so that Vimal sir can continue. I would be happy to address. Anyone having any queries in the online phase? Anyone facing any challenge for this? What is the coupon code? It is there shared in your WhatsApp group. Everything is perfect. Thank you so much. Coupon code, Shankar, agar aap group mein ho, to it is right there. जो 9 लेक्चर्स है उसमें से ऊपर के जो 4 है वो मेन है, नीचे वाले आप ऑलरेडी शायद से पढ़ भी चुके हो, बेसिक्स वाले हैं वो। थैंक यू सो मच बिटू, थैंक यू योगेंद्र। No coupon code is there, Tripti, it is there. Please check your WhatsApp group because I don't know which program are you a part of. So I cannot disclose out here. I'll share. My Earth 5 learners, I'm sharing it in your group as well. Earth 5 learners. I'm sharing in your group as well. Quickly use it, please.
So I think you have seen in the cell, okay, scripting is a way to automate the thing, but everything comes from shell. Okay, so what I mean by this, whatever you see as a special characters here, okay, maybe you might see this pipe, maybe you might see this double quote, single quote, back quote. Everything, guys, is a keyword of shell. Every keyword has a different meaning. We have curly braces, we have double square, we have a parenthesis. So everyone has a different meaning. Depend upon what you want to achieve here. Achieve here. Just for example, let's say I want to print. Let's say we have a variable called name. Okay, and maybe let's say maybe let's use X. Okay, and I want to print message. This is data $X. Simple, right? We know this concept. So double quote is the one who will read the string, and whenever they find the special character, they will convert the value into their respective values, right? The zoom is there, right? Share. But there's a one possibility, guys. You want to print a message. This is data 5th. Okay, you know what I want to do? I want to print something like this. They printed, but here they give a space because we put the space here, right? But I don't want to give the space. But if you don't give the space, you know what happened? They think x is not the variable. Variable name is called xth. But this variable does not exist, so they will give you as a kind of null. Okay, so if the use case is you want to print the value x from the x variable, but after this value you want to print th or something like this, before or after, but there will be no space, they should be continuous. In this case, if you write in this way, it will it will won't work, right? Because they confuse the thing xts is a variable name. For this example or for the use case, okay, again there is a use of curly braces. Curly braces. So whatever we write in the curly braces, okay, they treat this guy as a extra block. It's a kind of block. And we are saying whatever we write in before the block is a dollar. It means after the block what we write is a variable. And when the block complete after variable, what you see is not part of block. It means they are not a variable. It means they are just a string. And now what do you see? This is what we wanted, right? Want. Okay. So my point is, a small requirement. We have a specific keywords available, context available, syntax available. Because cell is very vast. I told you already. Every OS cell support. Every device has cell support. Okay, so during from last couple of years, from decades I can say, they come up with a lot of small syntax keywords for specific use cases. For this use case, this is what the idea we can use. Okay, so I suggest guys, more and more projects you build, more you comfortable with the syntax. Syntax, sorry. Or otherwise, right now for quick reference, I suggest go to Google and search for bash shell scripting cheat sheet. So here you will find a lot of images, okay, where you can find almost, depending, we can just go and check uh, check some of the images. Okay, you can find someone has posted. Let me open new image. Okay, the some of the main important keywords. For example, if you see for numeric testing, we LT, GT, EQ. For test operator, the if keyword, then if I. For the file, you know, we write greater than, double equals to, double greater than. Okay, and so on. There will be many more. As we go ahead, I will talk about. For string, we have double equal to. Okay, we have cat command. So cut command. Okay, so what I'm talking about. Okay, so just go and find some good cheat sheet images, or you can find some websites also. Okay, where you can find they have a long list of almost all the keywords. For example, I believe this can be good website. Quick reference. Okay, here they give you, this is one of the way to create a variable, and this is what we use right already. Or one more way to create a variable value print. This is one of the way that what I told you. So this is also a way to print the variable value. This is also a way to print the variable value. This is also a way to print the variable value. But depend where you're using it. Okay, so this syntax we use mostly when you have this kind of requirement. Otherwise, you can print also in this way also, echo $x. This is the same thing. This is equals to this one, and this is also equals to this one. Okay, but in some cases this is required. It won't work. For example, this case. Okay, to tell sorry, to tell this guy this is the variable, after this and before this, there is no variable. So if you have this variable, go and find the value. Okay, this is how it works. Okay, and sometime you might also know, we take the value of the variable from someone, or someone might not give the value, they hit enter. In this case, if you try to print the value of y, nothing. Okay, but you might use this variable somewhere in the program. But if you using this variable somewhere, for example, I'm using this value in touch command because I want to create a file. Either give the file name, okay, or you can take the value from the variable. Okay, for example, let me show you. Let me show you again. Touch is a command, you know. So let me let's get a file called f123. Okay, now I said touch command, you want to get the y file, take the value from y variable. You can see, guys, this file is not there created. But there's a possibility someone give the value y nothing, and you create a script. In the script, they run line by line. First, they take the input, then you run go next line. In the next line, there is nothing, so they will fail, right? Technical program fail. Okay, because we are taking the input from someone, and someone might not give the input. In this case, your program fail. Okay, why program fail? First we run this line in the script, then we run this line in the script. So what we can do, we can again test. How? We can test that this variable has some value or not. And for testing, we test keyword. Okay, and for testing, this variable has some value or not. Value means they are empty or not. For checking the empty, there's a keyword called Z. Z is a keyword who will check this variable value is empty, means null or not. And you guys know test keyword, what they do? They give you exit code 0, means this is empty. 0 means true. And what Z will do? They check they are empty or not. So I'm asking, are you empty? Yes, yes, true. But if I give the value of y something else, let me use read. Let's say hi. Now again I run this code. Now this y is not empty. Okay, so they will give you the message 1. So Z is a keyword who will check your value of the variable is assigned or not, empty or not. If they're empty, it's true. Okay, now what I can do? Now whenever I will ask for the file name, let's say somebody is not giving the file name, I can say if I will test first my variable value is empty or not. Okay, and if it is empty, then I say retype is empty. As if it's not empty, then as a touch command create this file. That's all. Now my program will not fail or hang up. They have become intelligent. They know it's empty, retype. Okay, and in this case, what I can do? I can put this code in the loop. Loop will again ask us your file name. Now this time, let's say I give the file name HHS. Then on this line, in this case, what they do? They get this file. Right? So small keywords. And how to get this keyword? Again, you go to this document. Maybe somewhere they also write this keyword. For example, they might have, maybe, I don't know. So maybe in this document they might give you some keyword. Yeah, here it is. Z is a way to check the empty string, and reverse is -n, not empty string. And guys, instead of test, you can use this also. Syntax, same thing. Okay, so because mostly, guys, we have to run the program, The program always work on the data. Okay, data. Okay, data either you ask from someone or you getting some program is coming from the network, is coming from somewhere else. So you should know how to handle the data. If data is empty, then don't do anything. If data is not empty, then do something. If data is equal to something, then do something. If data is string, then compare in this way. If data is number, then compare in this way. Okay, so this kind of website you can use. They also give you some example also, quick practice to practice also to do this. So at least what I suggest, whatever we learn, go to this website, take some example, practice. Second, okay, whatever you learn, almost something like this you can practice by yourself. For example, I show you equal to, but other options also there, right? Then you can practice. Okay, you can see the keywords for this. So there is no good reason to again talk every this same keyword in the class. Okay, so this is guys one more idea I would do tell to you right now. So right now, guys, I just want let's conclude for the class. Okay, those who are into part of the 7-day job program. Okay, I believe you guys have done the LinkedIn post also. Okay, it is compulsory because my team is per day or kind of way, almost per day or next day we are filtering you. So if you're not doing per day the the post or LinkedIn whatever we ask you to do, okay, you won't be eligible from our side. We won't send you for the further job process. So that is compulsory. I told you why. Okay, and plus the quiz also. We keep on finally when you send the name, we have to check your name everywhere. If you're not the part of some of the activity or some of the post, you won't be eligible from our side. Yeah, you get the learning. That's a different point. So you can take it from us as complimentary basis. But for the job prospecting, we won't allow this. Okay. Plus, those who know the basic Linux, we shared the video yesterday. Just go through this half an hour class. Okay. Plus, I'll show you today one more Udemy. Okay. So just go to some of the initial chapters. It's very important. Okay. It gives you more confidence when you do the interview. You can add those skills also that we have automated everything with the AI. Escape. Anyone any query? No, yes. Whatever we asked to do, do it. Okay. So maybe you think, can we reframe in the whole summer per day basis? No. Because the point is, we don't know how much post you done till in your life in LinkedIn. So we are trying to make you bigger profile, right? At least go for 2 days, 2 posts a day, maybe go for 3. More content you have in the LinkedIn, respect to your technology, it will help you. Okay. As for loop, Rajveer will discuss next class. For loop, there were many more concepts we will discuss in the next class. For loop. Today I explained while loop. The for loop very interesting. We'll discuss in the next class. So, so in AWS, Papu speaker will won't work because wherever on the ESP command, that system has speaker, and you know AWS instances are on the AWS cloud, and they don't put the speaker. Even they put the speaker, the voice will be they listen the voice. You won't able to listen the voice, right? So that's all, guys. Any management point, you can talk to our team. They will help you. So that's all. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good day. Same timing, I believe. Otherwise, anytime change, we'll update you in the message. Bye. Take care, guys. See you.